What a wonderful trip this has been so far. The hospitality, the setting. It's been a great experience for our team, for our coaches, the staff, the support staff, the families. We've got a number of administrators and alumni and donors that made the trip down. We've got several more coming today. I'm sure they're going to feel the same wonderful hospitality that we've felt the last 2 days. It's also a really unique trip because you have both teams staying at the same resort, and there's been a lot of interaction between the two teams, which in previous bowl games that I've been a part of, maybe you do one event where you see that other team for an hour or so. We've been, staying under the same roof, so to speak, which has been interesting, but I think it's a credit to the character of both teams that the interaction has been very, very positive between the coaches, between the players, just down in the lobby and through the casino, and our meeting rooms are even side by side, and it's just been a very, very positive experience. All of my previous interactions with Liberty, going all the way back to when I visited down there as a graduate assistant, when Sam Ritigliano was the head coach, have been extremely positive, and to see the growth of their program and the rise of their program, it's been nothing short of spectacular through the years as somebody who's been not only a college football coach, but just somebody that is genuinely interested in following other programs. And now to have an opportunity to face a really, really good, well-coached Liberty team out here tomorrow, it's a very exciting opportunity for me and for our staff and for our players. We know it's going to be a tremendous challenge. I'm very proud of this team. They've exceeded all expectations this year. As many of you know, I got hired extremely late in the cycle. I actually started the first day of our spring semester, which is late January. We had 19 or 20 new players that I had never met start on that very same day. And then we had a number of other guys join us for the summertime. So this has really been an ad hoc group that has bought into a new staff and a new vision and a different culture and really embraced it every step of the way. We've been able to stick together and stand side by side here right up through this very late bowl game. It's been a long time since we played Kent State the Tuesday night before Thanksgiving, and obviously that is a bit of a challenge, trying to keep everybody focused and keep everybody pointed in the same direction. But it's been a good month of December. We had a great month academically. Everybody did a fabulous job in the classroom, and our team is pretty much intact here as we look forward to tomorrow. So we know it's going to be a huge challenge, but you couldn't ask for a better location, a better destination to play a bowl game, a better opponent to play it against. And I hope this team is once again able to step up and play with the unity and the chemistry and the fortitude that they have throughout the entire season. So with that said, I'll open it up for your questions.
Go ahead.
All right, there you go. Very good. Is it centered? Is it centered perfectly on the podium? All right.
Hey, Coach, you said it was a long wait. Like, what's it like being able to get the guys back in football shape? Football is one of those sports where it takes time to get into that shape.
Absolutely. So one of the things that you always question about yourself as a coach is your plan for these later bowl games. And Jamie and I were actually chatting about that the other night, just our different experiences, whether it be FCS playoffs or bowl games and your approach with your team. Our plan very much married up with our academic calendar, which was once we got back from a short Thanksgiving break after that Tuesday night game, we sort of went into a spring practice type mode with 3 practices a week and a couple weightlifting sessions a week. Slowly integrating game plans for Liberty. We didn't want to do too much too soon and sort of get bored with it. So we put a lot of time and effort into just trying to stay sharp on fundamentals, developing our younger players, having just enough hitting so that hopefully we can come out here and tackle well tomorrow. Our approach for the last month has really been to look at this much like it's the first game of the season. And first games of the season are typically won and lost by the team that makes the least amount of mistakes, doesn't have the self-inflicted wounds, takes care of the football, doesn't have silly penalties. And then when unique game situations pop up, things that you may have been preaching since as far back as August, you've got to be ready to handle those game situations. So it might be something unique in the kicking game. It might be a 2-minute drill at the end of the half or the end of the game. It might be throwing a Hail Mary or defending a Hail Mary. All of those things that can happen in the first game that you often see happen in bowl games or you've seen happen in games in the college football playoff. Both of these teams have played and won 2 overtime games. I bet you that's a unique nugget. I can't imagine 2 other teams in a bowl matchup this year who have both played and won 2 overtime games. So these are 2 teams that know how to play 60 minutes. And if it goes that long or longer, hopefully our team is ready to do what they need to do to finish the game.
Coming from a cold climate into a hot one, any concerns?
No, not really. We've been trying to push the conditioning throughout the month, and again, not too much, but not too little. Trying to do just the right amount. We track a lot of data on the GPS systems, and our practices, their output in these practices has been very, very consistent and very, very similar to all of our practices from back during the season. So our strength and conditioning staff has done a fabulous job. Our sports medicine staff has done a fabulous job with this team. We've had very few soft tissue injuries throughout the season. So hopefully we've got enough gas in the tank for one more go at it here.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah, Pete, this is going to be, the only bowl game on television tomorrow on ESPN platforms. What do you think that does to help the program's exposure? You're going to be front and center at 11 a.m.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful exposure for both programs, and I'm sure ESPN has set that up very strategically to maximize the viewership for this game. So this is a great opportunity. One thing I've learned in the last 11 months about the University at Buffalo, it's a wonderful school. The people in Western New York are incredibly down-to-earth, genuine people. And we've got to do a better job of raising our visibility and using the football program as a means to promote the university. A lot of people don't know that we're the 36th ranked public institution in the country. And opportunities like this, where you're showcased on an ESPN channel and you've got that incredible college football viewership locked in, is a great opportunity not only for our players and our staff and our program to get visibility, but for the entire university as a whole. It's basically a 3.5-hour commercial for the University at Buffalo. And we're very fortunate to be playing football at this level, and we hope to take advantage of this opportunity and hope to have more bowl games in the future to do the same.
You alluded to it in your opening statement that you haven't really been with Buffalo a whole year. So if you had to talk about the way that how you've changed culture or what you brought here to get to the success, like what are the top 3 things that you'd say helped you got here?
Sure. Well, a lot of life is about timing. And I think for me, it's been the right place at the right time and surrounding myself with the right people. We've got a lot of great players, just great human beings in this program. A lot of guys that have seen a lot of highs and lows during their careers. They've seen some good times and they've been through some really tough times. And I think whether they were brand new and starting on the same day I did in late January, or they had been here since before COVID, all of them, because they are of such high character, made a decision that we're going to be all in and we're going to do our very best to be great people and great teammates and great students and embrace a new coach and a new staff and a new strength and conditioning program and a new culture. And, you know, it's very fulfilling when you have a team like that. It's harder to come by in this day and age in college football, but it's refreshing to know that it can still happen. And I think these seniors are going to leave here with a great feeling about how their experience ended. Hopefully it ends with a win, but either way, I think they're going to leave UB with a great feeling about where the program is headed and that they were an integral part of getting things turned in the right direction.
Quick follow-up on that. How are you leveraging the Bahamas Bowl's repeats? The guys that are here again from 19?
Yeah, so it's really special for them to have had this experience before and to do it again and to see how things have grown and evolved and changed. And to now be in a leadership role on this team. And a lot of those guys have played a lot of meaningful football for us. Some of those guys we'll be counting on to step up and play extremely well in the game tomorrow. So I think that's really cool that they've had the experience to come down here twice, and we've certainly leaned on that experience, not just on this trip, but all season long.
I'll say it's really big just from where I've came from and my whole journey. Just going out with a win is going to mean a lot to me and to my teammates. All the work we put in to kind of turn this program around, I think it would be huge just for the future of what Buffalo is going to look like.
CJ, the same question that I asked Pete. You guys are going to be the only college football game tomorrow.
Right.
What is it like to have that kind of exposure for your team and for your program?
I think it's really big that people get to watch us. Some people that didn't get to watch us earlier in the year, and show them like what we're about, and show them that we're going in the right place and we're trying to take Buffalo to a new level.
For you personally, this
Right.
is your first bowl game, right?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
does that mean for you to be able to play in your first bowl game?
It's a really special experience, and especially coming here to Bahamas. It's different. We're out the country. People get to have fun, and I feel like it's just a great experience overall.
What's been your favorite thing so far?
Just relaxing, looking at the water and the beach. I'm gonna have my fun after the game.
Might not look as good as CJ, but I'm gonna try it.
One quick, why weren't you in the dance-off yesterday? We saw you were able to pull off that backflip during the beach bash.
Yeah, just keep it down. Don't tell my head coach I did that. No, yeah, it's great. We got a lot of guys on the team who could dance, and I'm not one of them. So that's why I stayed out of that part. But no, it was a fun time yesterday with the dance off with Liberty. It was just, you know, overall this experience in the Bahamas has been a blessing, and it's just been amazing.
What has been your personal favorite thing thus far, and how have you balanced recreational activities with practice?
Yeah, it's a great question. There's a lot of favorites that, you know, I've had the opportunity to do here. I had the opportunity to go, you know, swim with the dolphins yesterday, and kind of feel, you know, get a feeling for what they feel like, and a little rubbery, slimy, but it's really cool. And just kind of balancing that with practice is, you know, when it's time to practice, the guys are prepared, and we're locked into practice. But then when it's time to that downtime, just making sure, you know, you relax and have fun, because this is once in a lifetime opportunity for some of us, and we're just blessed to be here, and you know, we're looking for a win this week.
What's your expectation heading into the game?
Yeah, competitive game. You're going to get, you know, everything out of us, you know, defensively, offensively, special teams, and we're going to be a group that's united and locked in, and you're going to see a lot of guys play for each other. You know, over the course of this season, you know, we had some ups and downs, but what we did really well was stick together, and that's what you're going to see tomorrow.
How has it been being a leader on the team, and what feeling that pressure here where everyone wants to have some fun?
Yeah, of course. It's a lot of just balances. Like I said before, you just got to know, you know, when it's time to practice, when it's time to, you know, lock into meetings, that the guys are focused and they're all locked in. And then when it comes down to doing downtime, you know, being smart about things, not overdoing things, and just, you know, just checking in on time and doing the things that are on the schedule we're there for. But yeah, how do you hype up the team? Yeah, like on game day or throughout the week or what? Yeah. No. Yeah. Just being locked in and making sure that they're locked in too. Just if it's not really motivational speeches, like a lot of our guys we're locked in and we're excited for the opportunity to even be here, and we want to really get this win. So it's a lot of there's no really external motivation. It's all internal, and we're just really excited.
And you just talked about coming from a smaller school, AP, All-American. Like,
Yeah.
what's it like to be able to show your talent? I know they said about exposure on ESPN.
Yeah, just the opportunity. It's just amazing. There's going to be a lot of viewers. Like you said, we're the one bowl game on Saturday, so it's going to be great. But at the same time, it's a lot of exposure for my teammates. And we have a lot of guys that just work so hard throughout the whole year, and they're going to have an opportunity to showcase their talents tomorrow as well.
All right, and anything else for Sean? Emily?
Scataboo. You ever get a Scataboo comparison?
No?
Wow.
The running back?
No,
Talking about the running back?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
Arizona
ask,
State.
Yeah.
You talked about the dance off.
Yeah.
You guys were the definitive winners.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that bodes well for an outcome tomorrow?
I mean, we look forward to get 2 wins now, but it was cool to win that. The guys did well in the Bahama Bowl. You guys did very well with just setting that up. And we're very appreciative of it. The hospitality has been wonderful. The staff has been wonderful, and we're just blessed for that. And we're ready to go tomorrow.